Hello, my little draconic wolfkins. If you like what you see and hear, please like and subscribe and turn on the bell to get notified. And if you guys want to send me your own stories, my email is in the description below. Alright, let's get into it. Just another disclaimer, this is true and occurred to me in Pakistan where I was driving from Islamabad to Kashmir. Uh, I don't know if I pronounced that right. I live in Kuwait, but whenever I get a winter vacation, I usually go to Pakistan to spend time with my cousins. In Pakistan, I live in Sadpur, which is my village in Islamabad. To cut the story short, my five cousins, Shaharish, Shahir, it's spelled Shehyar, Mushab, Atik, and Lababa. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing those names. Please correct me in the comments. And I decided to visit Kashmir, which is incredibly beautiful, like top 2 in the world for its beauty. I recommend you to actually search it up right now for some perspective. So we packed our stuff and left. The issue was we had to use 2 cars. Since my uncle's car was big, I borrowed it, and because it was big, all of the suitcases were stored in my car. We planned to stay there for 3 days. The thing was that nobody had the place to sit with me. I called it off as a joke. Oh, no one wants to sit with me, but deep down I was terrified that I would be alone in my car driving when night falls, even though I would just be following them. Now night rolls around, it's 10:30 or close. I have taken my shift. When I get tired, I sit in the other car with my cousins, and someone else took my spot and drove with the other car. Now, no one except me and the driver of the other car, Atik, wants to drive because somebody else was tired and we both weren't because we were just the experienced drivers. Now, we have reached Barrel Fort, which is a historic landmark. This meant we had covered a significant amount of distance. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should visit there? Because that sounds awesome. This is where you need to pay attention. Okay, paying attention. Man, like, bro, I wrote this. I am shaking, bro. This was scary ASL. I guess that's another word for, like, not gonna lie. What does that mean? Comment down below. What happened was that we entered a section of just mountains and slight amount of trees on side of the road. There was one creek in the mountains which led to a huge forest, dense, thick, and everything else. Just keep in mind, The only light was my headlights, nothing else. Now, if you live in Pakistan, you already know how nature there sounds. Crickets and birds are normal. And there is also a type of bird that just sounds chilling. These birds are just found naturally near forests and trees, graveyards too. I don't know that I didn't know that, so when I heard that bird, I thought I heard whispering. That's how it sounds. So now I was already on edge. Oh my god. That sounds terrifying. Suddenly, because of my focus on the forest and whispering, I lost focus of the other car, which I was meant to follow. I lost track of them, so I tried to horn to get their attention, but I realized that's probably not going to work as they got songs going in their car. Oh my god. No! Now I got worried and called them. My sim is good. My sim? Like signal? Okay. They told me that no need to worry, they'll stop their car to wait for us. So now I increased my speed of my car a bit. Now my windshield, I see a girl. She looked 20, I was 20. She laid in the forest. Okay, that's not disturbing at all. She was wearing a typical Pakistani clothes, incredibly dirty. Okay. She looked like a human. I've heard a lot of these stories, but she actually looked human. So I rolled my window down only 1 centimeter down and asked her about, I am going to butcher this. And I am sorry for any Pakistani people out there. Apa Adar, Kaya, Kar, Rahi, Hanan, which is Urdu for what are you doing here? Keep in mind there was zero light. I could barely see her. I wasn't even sure if I was talking to a 19-year-old grown woman or a fancy trash bag. Okay, a little harsh, but context. She was curled up and all. She then replied, Chor du muji maf koro, meaning leave me alone and forgive me please, in English. Now this obviously made me shit my pants. Honestly, I think that would make anyone shit their pants and need new underwear. I noticed sweat trickling down my neck and armpits. This was horrifying and beyond horrifying. Again, I asked, Apa ko mara cheche Che? CHAHIYE, which translates to, do you need help? This time, in a calm voice, thinking she actually needed help. Which makes sense. She then quickly and very fast looked up at me, shocked. I could make her emotions out. She looked concerned, frightened, and relieved. I would still be a little concerned. She was hesitant, but then she said G, meaning yes in English. I asked her what she was doing here, and then she told me. 3 days ago, 2 men kidnapped her, from her town and threatened to kill her and her family if she didn't consent to sex. Whoa. Okay. Turns out the clothes she was wearing was a peach swaller kameez native Pakistani dress, but the dark side of her entire clothes was torn apart. No, the back side, sorry. She was completely covered from the front and completely nude in the back. Her back and hips were uncovered and had several bruises from her branches. Visible hard lumps, or no, visible hard imprints on her forearms, which had turned red and black. I went back to my suitcase, gave her clothes from my female cousin's suitcase, and gave her a nail clipper in my car drawers for her to remove the small branches which were on her. Okay, so they were branches. Never mind. Up close, she had fair skin, black hair, and brown eyes. Typical Pakistani. Probably 5'3" or 5'2". She said that the men came back every day at 9 o'clock to look for her, and she just today built up the courage to run away to find a car, and that they could probably looking for her. Now my trust on her started to build up, but then I realized that's exactly what murderers do. Yeah, no shit. Innocent pretty girl who needs help as bait. If she makes you trust her, get out of your car, they kidnap you or kill you. Nuh-uh. Run. I told her to show me her pockets and shoes. She had no weapons in them. So I felt safe from her because at least I have a gun. Okay, smart. Always carry weapons for safety. But I couldn't make sure if someone else was there waiting for me to get out of my car. So to make sure no one was there, I told her that I am driving off and she needs to chase me. This works because if someone else also chased my car, I would instantly hear it due to the zero noise pollution and sudden rapid movement. So I drove off and she chased me even though she was limping. I drove for a while even when she begged to stop because there might be a chance that she was the only asking me to stop for assistance to catch up. After a while, I stopped and let her in. I told her I am too in a hurry because I am looking for my cousins who I met after 2 minutes of driving. When I met them, I told her that there's no reason to worry and we will give her to the police. Good. And now, long story short, we went to a nearby check post, found government guards, either military or police, and handed her over to them. We enjoyed our trip in Kashmir. Holy shit, that is